In today's video, I'm going to show you how you can automatically send personalized emails to Facebook leads without a CRM. Most businesses that run Facebook lead ad campaigns complain that the conversion ratios are extremely poor. Typically, most Facebook leads are cold in nature, and that's the reason they have such low conversion rates. However, with a little bit of nurturing and adding multiple touch points to these leads, you can better your conversion ratios and speed up the process of converting a prospect into a buyer. A great way to convert cold leads into warm prospects is to send emails inviting them to a webinar, online demo, or even personalizing some offers to convert a cold prospect into a warm lead. Here's what you need to do to automatically send email to a Facebook lead without a CRM. The first step is to log into Zapier. Zapier is a tool that can connect two different applications and create and automate workflows. For this example, we are going to connect Facebook leads with Google Sheets. The workflow we are building is to automatically download every new lead from Facebook and copy that data into a new row created on a specific Google Sheet so that we can use another automation to send out emails automatically. The second step is to create a trigger. A trigger is an event that starts the workflow or automation. In this case, the trigger is a new lead generated in your Facebook campaign. Facebook will now ask you permission to access your ad account and Facebook page. Once you authorize Zapier to access your Facebook page, it will then fetch all the leads that are stored in that particular ad account. If you have multiple Facebook pages on your account, choose the particular Facebook page and Zapier will test your trigger. To test your trigger, Zapier will automatically create a new dummy lead and add it to one of your campaigns. Once you hit test trigger, Zapier will show you the dummy lead details that have been added to one of your campaigns. The next step is to create a workflow every time a new trigger is created. In this case, we want Google Sheets to copy the lead details onto a new row in a specific spreadsheet every time a Facebook lead is generated. Zapier will now ask you permission to access your Google account and create a new row in a specific spreadsheet. At this point in time, you need to create a new spreadsheet or select an existing spreadsheet where you would like to copy this data. In this case, we are going to create a new spreadsheet and call it Test Leads from Facebook. Then you go back to Zapier and link the specific sheet where you want to capture this data. To capture Facebook leads, we need to add header rows to map the fields from Facebook data form to Google Sheets. Example, we'd like to capture the name, email address, and phone number of every single Facebook lead. Once you have created the header rows on your Google spreadsheet, head back to Zapier and hit refresh fields. Select the sheet and now you can map the Facebook form data onto your Google Sheet. The header rows you just created will reflect on Zapier and then you can map the Facebook lead data to the Google Sheet header rows. In this case, full name, email address, and phone number of every lead. Now that you've mapped the data, you need to test this automation. So Zapier is going to test this action by creating a new lead on Facebook campaign, and the same should reflect on your Google Sheet. As you can see, the dummy lead has reflected on your Google Sheet and this automation is working. Now you can turn on your Zap permanently to automatically download every new Facebook lead onto your Google Sheet. The best way to test if your automation is working is to log on to the Facebook developers lead ad testing tool. This tool will help you add a new lead into a specific campaign, and hopefully this lead should reflect on your Google Sheet automatically. So enter your lead details, that is email ID, full name, phone number and the city, and once you hit submit, this data should reflect on your Google Sheet. I'm going to leave a link below to this developers tool so that you can access it easily. The lead you just created will reflect on your Google Sheet, and it's safe to assume that your automation is working. Once you've generated a few leads from your campaigns and added them to your Google Sheet automatically, I'm going to show you how you can send personalized emails to the leads you just generated. For this, you will need to add an email merge utility tool to the Google Sheet called Form Mule from the Google Workspace Marketplace. And this is a free tool, and we've been using it for a few years now and been extremely happy with it. You will need to install Form Mule to your Google Sheets and then authorize it to access your Google Sheet and run the mail merge utility. Once the tool is installed, to access this tool, you will find it in the add-ons section of Google Sheets. Before we send out emails, I would like to personalize these emails to the leads that we generated. As a business, you may offer different products and services and may have specific team members who are specialized in different products or services. Therefore, for each lead, we are going to add the product details and assign it to a specific team member. The reason for doing this is that we can specifically send out personalized emails based on the product and share your team members' contacts with these leads. Now, to send out personalized emails, we need to run Form Mule. You'll find it in the add-ons section of Google Sheets and click on Setup. Select the sheet and then hit Time Trigger, which means at a specific time of the day, you want this merge to run and send out emails. So select the time and update the trigger. The really cool part about Form Mule is that it allows you to create and customize up to 10 different email templates which you could send to your list based on a few rules. The first email template that we are going to create is a welcome email which is going to be sent out to every single lead on this Google Sheet. Then we want to send out specific product details to the leads based on the product category updated on the Google Sheet. Finally, we want to send out another email to the entire list to attend an upcoming webinar. To do this, we need to set a few conditions based on which Form Mule can send out these email templates. So we want the welcome email to go out to every single row on the list. Next, we want to send specific product details for leads who've inquired for specific products. For example, we want to send product details 1 to only those who've inquired for product details 1. To do this, you need to select the header, in this case inquiry for, and then enter the value product 1. Therefore, Form Mule understands that product 1 email template should be sent out to only those who have requested for product 1 details. Similarly, set conditions for other email templates and allow Form Mule to do its magic. The next step is to build and preview the email templates. In the To section, you need to select the recipients. So select the recipient's email address on the right hand side. If you'd like to leave a copy to one of your colleagues, you can do that as well. You can also add a reply to address just in case they reply to your email. You can add a subject line and personalize that as well. While you're building your email template, remember that you can use the merge tags to pre-fill data from your Google Sheets. For example, the name from the Google Sheet can be pulled out, and you can go on to create your email template. Once you've written out all your templates, make sure you preview them. Mule also allows you to send test emails before you can send out the actual emails to the entire recipient list. Once you're done previewing the email and ready to send, hit the send button. Mule will then schedule your emails according to the conditions you have predetermined in the previous steps. If you notice the background, Mule is sending out emails based on your conditions and creating a report for you showing which email template has been sent to which of the recipients. If you notice, the welcome email has been sent to every single row, and the product details one has been sent to only those leads who've requested for product details 1. I'm going to show you my mailbox, and I should have received 2 emails. One is the product details form and one is a welcome email. And that is how you send personalized emails to Facebook leads automatically. If you enjoyed this video, hit the subscribe button and let's stay in touch.